my gosh. I mean, to think about how we got started doing what we do, I mean, we've taken quite a journey together, don't you think?
We actually grew up about 35 miles from one another in Texas, and we never knew each other, and we
had so much in common.
Kindred spirits, definitely, from the get-go. How we both grew up was very similar. We both had a passion for design when we didn't even realize what design was.
I grew up in Texas, and my grandmother, who lives in Beaumont, ran an antique store. That's what I would play when I was a little girl. I wanted to grow up and be a decorator just like my grandmother.
I grew up one of 4 kids in a town of 2,800 people. There wasn't a lot of income, but we always had an amazing space. And I can remember my parents literally, digging in barns or stopping off and asking some old farmer if he wanted to sell something, and my dad reworking it into something beautiful. And so I then found myself as a divorced mom of 2, and somehow gathered enough, dollar bills together to buy a house in Texas, but I had not one lick of furniture to go in it. And to this day, my home in Texas was furnished with a little bit of ingenuity and a whole lot of picking.
Some people are just hardwired that way. They're hardwired where you walk into a space and you don't have the money, to go out and buy all new things. I'm a single mother. I've got my 2 boys, but everything that's in my house, it really stands for who I am and how I live my life. It's nice to be able to work with someone who we get each other.